In this tutorial in CyberLink PowerDirector, we're going to give you some tips on customizing motion graphic pip objects. This is new for users of PowerDirector 365 or owners of PowerDirector 20. So I have a graphic color board on track 1, and we're going to add a motion graphic effect object on track 2. To go there, I click on my pip objects or compress the F5 function key. And now I'm going to go to a category where I've downloaded an object that I do need. I do need to download the Social Motion Graphics Effect Pack in order to use this tool. So I'm going to take that and I click on it, and I find that I have 15 different options in that effects pack. Let's take one of them and see what happens. Let's take the envelope and drag it down and drop it onto track 2. And when we play this on the screen, we're going to see that basically we have an envelope open and we have a little bit of graphics opening and closing. Let's look at how we can customize that with the tools now available in PowerDirector 20 or 365. So I'm going to double click on that in the timeline. And it tells me I'm editing a motion graphics pip object, and my editing options are limited. Most of the time you'll just check this so you won't see the message again. So what can we do when we're editing this? We can edit the color, the position, the size, and also the orientation. So we have these items on the left called Group 1 and Group 2. So it starts out with orange and a type of white, so we're going to click on the orange. We can use the eyedropper to change the color, or we can click from the standard colors, or we can click from our palette over here and choose color number 1. I'll do that. Let's take color number 2, and this time I'm going to use the eyedropper. I could use the eyedropper up here or the one here when it says select from full screen, and we'll pick this color here and make it match and click on OK. So now I have that in terms of color options. What other customizations can I do? I can also change the position by holding the mouse over it and moving it anywhere I want to on the screen. Maybe I want it on the left side where it's most dramatically different. I can change the size, of course, by dragging any of the corners. Now if I want to stretch it, I can turn off maintain aspect ratio. That will allow me to make it slightly distorted horizontally or vertically. And then I can also change the orientation. I can rotate it any way I want. We can also click on Save As when we're done and create a new object. I'll just call this Test number 3. And now I have an object I can reuse as is. I'll click on OK. And when I play this in the context on top of the color board, this is what I happen to see in this case. If I want to go to my social motion graphic category and go back to the top, I have a custom category. If I click on custom, now I'm going to see my test over here. And here's another one I did earlier practicing with this, which is another custom one. So you can take the 15 that you have and make as many variations of them as you desire and save them all. Now unfortunately you have to like one of these 15 in order to use it. It has to kind of fit your style or the purpose of your particular video, and you may or may not find something in the 15 that you want to use, but if you do, these are some of the basic and simple customizations that you can apply to them in PowerDirector 365 or PowerDirector 20.